Pastor Moses and his wife Marcia. You know, I was really touched by your story, really.
So it's all answered prayers, Pastor Moses. Can you share with us and the audience all your experiences and what you have gone through?
We tried everything, and for about a year, we have been trying all sorts of supposedly breakthrough medication, but none of them worked. In fact, one supposedly breakthrough medication I took just started to melt some portions of my teeth.
Wow, yeah.
So that's what we did. Because if I take any of these conventional medication, I will be living with probably the likes of thyroxine for the rest of my life. And from all the people that I have interviewed about those who have taken thyroxine, they said it really slows down the mental processes. And I won't be able to live with that.
Marcia is here. She's the wife of Pastor Moses. And I really want to know, from the the family point of view, how this has affected you as the wife, a husband being sick. I mean, that's really must be really painful.
Yes, it's beyond words. I would always go through a gamut of emotions: fear, anxiety, worry, and of course, turning to God because you just feel so hopeless and so helpless. And sickness is a great catalyst because your life is changed overnight. The first time was in 1994. And, he was drinking from a bottle of Coke. And then I found, 2 lumps on his throat. I mean, one, of course, was his Adam's apple. And there was an angry lump beside it. And I said, why does he have 2 Adam's apples? So, that was the start of our nightmare. And, it's especially hard for a husband and wife who are close to each other. It's the wife who worries, it's the wife who cries out, and it's the wife who spends, all the time on her knees and begging the Lord for healing.
What about your children?
The first time that we discovered Moses' cancer was, of course, at the time they were still small. And at that time I felt rather alone because I couldn't talk to my children yet, and they wouldn't understand the ordeal that we're going through, and they'll be too young to take such a burden.
So it was your idea to opt for alternative medicine, Pastor Moses?
Well, I have seen so many miracles already.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Lord, ako naman this time. So I said, so Lord, I'm going to choose the natural path. And we'll try everything. And at one time, really, probably about 2.5 months before I started taking Laminine, I was being prayed for in church. And the Lord clearly impressed in my heart that, son, I'm going to heal you. Number 1, by the prayer of the saints. Number 2, by the diet that you are taking. And number 3, by something that I will make you discover along the way.
Wow.
Wow, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing. I mean, you are really blessed. And I always believe if anything does not kill you, it can only make you stronger.
Yes.
Right? So probably God wants you to be very strong, So now you're asymptomatic.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Tell us, share with us and the audience, the miracle.
You see, I was like an 80-year-old man living in a 54-year-old body. I had drugs, I had all sorts of even natural supplementation. But when I started taking Laminine, and for just 1 week, I mean, I was just so astounded because all of my ailments were asymptomatic. I mean, all of the symptoms were gone.
In 1 week.
In 1 week. Not only that, I had more energy. You know? So it was like, I'm now like 15 years younger.
Wow.
Than 54 years old.
Wow. This laminine, you take this every day, Pastor?
Yes, I do.
For how long now have you been taking it?
Well, I've been taking it for about 6 months already. And,
But your wife told me that after 1 week you generated results already.
oh yes.
I'm sure I can just imagine you're sharing it with as many people as you have that you know. And are they also producing the same results to anybody that you have shared it with?
Oh yes, yes. We have been getting a lot of these reports from them. And I'm just so happy that it just didn't work for me, but it's working for everyone whom I have been endorsing it to.
I think it's a gift from God, really.
It is.
Well,
Praise
we have to thank Marsha also. Thank you so much.
Pastor Moses, and of course the pillar in the strength of the family.
Yes, thank you.
Very, very proud of you.
Now, in the meantime, we are talking about papillary cancer, and we have with us Dr. Roger Salingong, and he's going to talk to us more about this when we get back.
Hindi na ako malilate.